Hi, it's the last day of 2020 and one protest will go on as we enter 2021. The sixth round of talks between farm union leaders and the government concluded yesterday. Now, the headlines will have you believe that finally there was some progress, a hint of a compromise on either or both sides. Sure, if you consider eating langar and sharing samosas as progress. I'm not dismissing the optics of this entirely because in a standoff that's lasted over a month against a ruling party that drives its political capital from not stepping back, backing down, even the optics of a compromise is significant. But let's look at the tangible outcomes of the meeting. Now, the farmers went in with four demands and in order of priority. Number one was repeal the three new farm laws. Number two was legally guarantee MSP, the minimum support price. Number three was exclude farmers from NCR's pollution law. And number four was ensure power subsidy by amending the draft electricity bill. The government has agreed to two of the four demands. Farmers will now be excluded from the purview of the NCR Air Quality Ordinance, which provides for imprisonment up to 5 years and fine up to 1 crore or both for acts which contribute to pollution. Now, we know Punjab and Haryana's farmers take the annual blame of all of Delhi's pollution problems, so this is significant for them. Number two, that the government will amend the draft electricity bill. The working language of the bill says that companies set retail prices for electricity without accounting for power subsidies, which, if any, the government will give to the beneficiaries directly. But remember, Punjab's farmers who heavily rely on subsidized electricity say they don't trust the government to pay on time, and neither do they trust the companies to not hike prices. So, the government has agreed that the language of the draft electricity bill will be changed to ensure that farmers avail electricity at subsidized rates. Now, you would say these are significant wins for the farmers. But remember, these were never the points of contention. In fact, weeks ago, the centre had actually said that they would accept these demands. It's the other two demands, repealing of the farm laws and a legal guaranteed MSP, that still remain unmet. So the centre is continuing to stand on its ground. So in effect, some would say nothing has changed. It has offered to form yet another expert committee, but the farmers are saying time for a committee has long gone. The centre has also reiterated an old offer that will give you a written assurance for MSP, not a legal guarantee, and will make some amendments to the farm laws. The farmers have reiterated their answer, it's not good enough. So finally, the centre has asked the farmers to come back to them with their demand reworded, something that's without the word repeal and something that everyone can agree to. Now, the next round of talks is on the 4th of January, so the farmers have until then. I just want to put a little bit of context that the farmers' demands from day one has been nothing short of a repeal. So basically, it's down to a staring match yet again, a who blinks first situation. We also have it that the centre reportedly explained to the farmers how long and complicated the process of repealing a law is, and that it was one of the reasons they gave to the farmers. Well, everybody in a sense knows that that argument doesn't cut too much ice, right? Emergency ordinances, passing laws with voice votes, etc. We've seen it all in 2020. So, net, this protest will turn 36 days old tomorrow as we enter into the new year. Spare a thought for the thousands who will be spending the night at the Singhu Border, the Tikri Border, the Ghaziabad Border, the first one increasingly being called Singhon Ka Border. I'm Anubha Bhonsle. This is Newsworthy. This was our last video of the year. Count on us for stories that matter and subscribe to this channel you're watching this on. We'll see you again very soon.